Welcome to another edition of Mod Mashup, episode number 3, I believe. Another tractor edition. So this is the last of the tractors we have here. Let's start off. Oh, I guess I missed this John Deere. Oh well. So this is a new mod I just picked up the other day. It is part of a pack. You get two of them. You get this one and this one. As you can see, this one's pretty beat up. It's an old tractor, it looks like. If I remember correctly, they are really cheap, but it does give you the option of having some high horsepower, low price. This is the T150K, 165 horsepower at 7 grand. It's a Russian tractor, it looks like. As you can see, it is an older one, so let's just start up here. It does have lights, front and back, a little bit of in-cab stuff. As you can see, it's got the right window, the window down, the door. I believe that's it in terms of that. It does have, let's just fire it up first. It has a nice little startup sound if I remember right. So there you go. As you can see, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me get out of the way here. It's an old beat up tractor, but it'll get the job done. As you can see, right here, you can see the flywheel actually goes, which is pretty cool. And I believe you can put the cage right back on there, so you can see it or you don't see it. And I think there's one other thing. I forget what it is now. And it has mirrors as well, functional mirrors, which is kind of nice. So if you like mirrors and you like using the mirrors, they do actually have mirrors on here that work, which is kind of cool. So that's one of the nice little additions of that tractor. I don't know if it works with courseplay, although it does handle the road really nicely. As you can see, it articulates, it undulates, if you want to say that. Let's give it a little test to see if it works with courseplay. I've never tried it before. Just picked it up. Seems to work perfectly fine with courseplay. It's like a replacement for the Kirovets, or a one before the Kirovets, I guess. Old looking tractor. As you can see, the engine's rumbling in there. Oops, let's see if I can get in there. It shakes around, which is cool. Got the lights. Dashboard lights up, which is nice. Doesn't have in-cab sound, which is unfortunate. But nice looking tractor all around. Let's just bring this up over here, like so. There you go. It does work with courseplay. Haven't used it very much yet. The engine does move. You can put, I don't think you can do anything on the outside of this. Can you? No. It's got linkage there. The other cool thing about this is if you look, you have to play with it a little bit, but if you look carefully, you can actually see the, let's see if I can get it to work. You can actually see the drive shaft turning. Oh, there it is right there. Just close courseplay here. It's right in here. If you look carefully, it actually spins, which is really cool. So you can see the drive shaft actually working, which is a nice little addition. So, not necessarily the nicest tractor, but it's got some nice little features about it. Especially for an older tractor too. Alright, let's hop in its buddy. So that's the old beat up version of it, and this is the, I don't know what to call it, the not beat up version basically. Same things apply on the inside basically. Windows, doors, as you can see, lights, dashboard lights up. This one has something different. It has, where is it? As you can see, the little fan up there. It has that, and I believe it's supposed to have the mirrors as well. Don't know why it's not working. I'm pretty sure there's mirrors to this one too. I thought it had mirrors. Maybe it's the only other one, but I'm pretty sure they both have mirrors. Same thing applies to this one. I think you can see the drive shaft here too. Yeah. So this is just like a same. I don't know why it does that. It's weird. You can run over cars with it. So this one works. If the other one works with courseplay, this one should too. Nice looking model. Older tractor. It's articulated, but it's got some high horsepower, so it's a good little addition. Alright, what do we got here? We have a John Deere Model A. I guess I forgot to do this one. Nice little old school thing there, old school setup there. You got your pipe, your hat, your overalls, and it does have a really nice engine sound, so I'm going to go ahead and start that up, and I'm going to be quiet. It's got the old put 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 sound, which is kind of cool. You can change the sign, so you can change your slow moving sign, which you should have on your tractor at all times if you're on the roads at all. In Canada they will fine you if you don't have it, and you can change your wheels, so you got spokes or just regular setup. Not a very fast tractor. I have no idea if it works at courseplay or not either. If you're hauling anything with this tractor, you know, be prepared for a slow move, because it doesn't move very quickly to begin with, and if you add something to it, it doesn't work very well either. Why are you in traffic? I believe it does work with courseplay. I remember using it once on a map I played around with for a bit. Don't expect much. Another cool little feature they added was apparently the guy smokes a pipe, so you can see little puffs of smoke every now and then. That's actually from the guy with the pipe, not the tractor itself. Nice little addition. If you want to play with classic tractors, definitely check that one out. Nothing too fancy. That's what it looks like inside. No in-cab controls at all, because there's really nothing much you can really do with this tractor inside. But, nice looking tractor overall. Cool. Alright, let's look at the Renault. Or the Renault, but there's no accent aigu, so I think you're okay. This is a Renault. We had this one on the Vojvodina farm, or the Serbian farm, for a bit, and then we sold it, and then we picked up another cheap tractor to replace it eventually. A nice model. It does have wither wheels on it. You can take the wither wheels off if you'd like. It's got a little bit of stuff. You can do left door. You can do right door. You can do four-wheel drive or two-wheel drive mode. No in-cab control. It does have a little top window here you can do as well, if you like. I don't think it has in-cabs, or it doesn't have different sounds. Cab sound. No. Same sound for both inside and exterior. It does have wither wheels, so you'll see it tear up the crops here a little bit, as you can see. And it does work with courseplay. So if you do play around with courseplay, just make sure you're not putting on something like combine mode or something like that, because you'll run into problems, I'm sure, with this tractor. I believe Deere has one of these tractors right now. He has one of these ones doing on his current Let's Play series on Duke Farming's maps. Duke's map, I guess you can say. Nice tractor. It does work with courseplay. Nothing too fancy. It's 88 horsepower, I believe. Let's double check. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. 84 horsepower. Only 12 grand, so it's a nice cheap tractor. Does give you a little bit of information about it. It has rear linkage and trailer attachment, which is nice. It has selectable four-wheel drive and some other stuff in there too. Nice looking tractor. 8,000 hours, that's why it's so cheap as well. But overall, a nice looking tractor. You can't put anything heavy on it. It will get bogged down pretty hardcore. Alright, now I know one of these New Hollands has wither wheels. I forget which one it is. So you can assemble a couple little features in here. It has a little bit of in-cab stuff. Has the windows. You can see that's it though. Let's take a quick look on the outside. This is one of the newer New Hollands. That texture is a little terrible, but it's not too bad. Not a bad looking New Holland. It'll get the job done. I believe this is the same guys who did a few other tractors. It's got a nice sound. Does it have in-cab sound? Doesn't seem to have in-cab sound. Nope. You can assemble low-pressure tires. Oh, it looks like a drag racing tractor there. Now, does this have wither wheels? No. This one does not. So this is the New Holland T7.210. I believe it does work with courseplay, although I've never tried. Let's check it out. So you can have a work front, a work light in the front, work light in the back. You can fold the lift. What the heck is that? Oh, it's probably the back here. 7. Oh no, it's the front then. Yeah, there it is. So you can fold the front if you want to, for whatever reason. It does work with courseplay apparently. Comes with low pressure tires. Reacts well. Yeah, with high speed turns, I guess. Not a bad looking tractor. What's the price on that one? That's the T7.210, $100,000 for 210 horsepower. It's not so bad. This tractor is used for all your tillage, but also transport with driving comfort. Alright, so that's that one. Not a bad looking model. Not the best one. Alright, now this next one, I believe, is another New Holland, and this one's done by FS-UK. This is the 8970 New Holland Ford. I believe it's the actual person who did it. His name is Axel, I think it is. Or the person who did it, I don't know. I think that's who did it, at least. Not a bad looking tractor. Around the back could use a little bit of work. Inside has a little bit of in-cab stuff here. Let's turn it on. Do the pedals work? No. Do the dials work? Oh no, the pedals do work. My apologies. Your dashboard does not work. This one of these has wither wheels. Is it this one? No. No, so this one doesn't have wither wheels. So this New Holland does not either. This one is Axel of Sweden. That's what it is. Has 240 horsepower at $126,000. Nice looking tractor. Example mod adapted to attached PTO and hydraulics hose script. So this one's a nice looking tractor. Let's see if it works courseplay. Always need to test these things. Let's see. Seems to function appropriately. Does it have in-cab sound? No, it does not. Dynamic exhaust. Looks like it does, actually. Yes, it does have a dynamic exhaust, which is nice. Nice little feature. I'll have to play with this one a bit more. It's not so bad, actually. I'm always concerned as to which of the New Hollands has the wither wheels. So it does work with courseplay. Not a bad looking model on the outside. Wish the back was a bit better. That looks a bit odd, but other than that, pretty nice model. Alright, let's go on to the last bit here, or the last New Holland that we have. So this one must be the one with wither wheels. This is the New Holland T7.550. This is by the same people, I believe, who did the, I think it's the John Deere and the case. So the steering wheel actually lowered there. What else does it have? Windows, looks like, for in-cab stuff. Start the engine up here. Nice sounding engine. Has in-cab engine. Pedals work. Throttle down there work. Clutch is working. Does it? No. The dashboard does work. You can see the RPM meter up here. I'm not sure. I think it's an odometer. No, it's not an odometer. I forgot the name is. Anyways, tachometer. I think that's what it is. Anyways, so this does work. The fuel level does work, I believe. And this one must be the one with wither wheels. Let's just test this theory out. Yeah, this is the one with wither wheels. This is by the same people who did the Case IH model that we looked at. It is a little tippy as well, apparently, if you take too quick a turn. Let's see if it works with courseplay. Let's just do a little test. Seems to be okay so far. I like the fact that it has in-cab sound. It does have wither wheels, so you need to be careful when you're using courseplay. So again, use it for things like transportation, maybe mowing could work as well. Oh, it's taking forever. Maybe for mowing as well. Oh, you can actually lift that up as well. It's kind of cool. Works with courseplay apparently. Has a nice little beacon. Does it have dynamic exhaust? Yes, it looks like it does have dynamic exhaust, which is cool. Nice. Nice little model. I'll have to remember which one that is. That's the T7.550 New Holland. And that's the one with the wither wheels right there. But a nice looking model. This is good. That one has, this is right here, 64,000. And that has 196 horsepower. So you can actually get that one over maybe some of the other tractors that we have for equal horsepower basically, but lesser price. Alright, we got four tractors looks like. So this is the Massey Ferguson 6290 with power control. These ones it wasn't these ones. I had another one that had problems with a while back. That was Massey Ferguson. So right door, left door. Looks like it works. Good. Does the pedals work or anything like that? Looks like it has dynamic exhaust, which is cool. Yep. It's a quiet tractor. Does not seem to have in-cab sound. Doesn't have wither wheels either, which is cool. Let's test it with courseplay. See if it works. Keep forgetting to put it in the right mode. Looks like it's functioning accordingly. Has beacons as well, as you can see. Pedals don't work. I believe you can actually put, it's one of these models actually you can put a front loader on. I don't know which one it is. I think it's these ones at least. So it's a nice looking model. Not too bad. Bit pricey though for what you get, in my opinion. If you look at here, that was which one was that? That was the 6290. So 45,000 for 135 horsepower. Bit on the pricey side, but if you need a Massey Ferguson, that's definitely an option. Let's go check the other one. It does come with a front loader. Let's just see if I have that. I don't think I do. I have a feeling I took that mod off for some reason. Or out. So these are the front loaders for the John Deere's we looked at a while ago. Yeah, I took it off. Took it out. Don't have it. So you can use those with a front loader, or one of them. I don't know which one it is. I think it's this one over here. Let's take a quick peek. Yes, it is this one. So this is the one you can use a front loader with, 6260. I believe these ones, I don't think these ones are washable, but the tires are definitely dirty, which is cool. Get inside, in-cab control, windows, same thing. I'm assuming the gauges don't work the same. Yeah, they don't seem to work. You can add a weight apparently, which is key 9 to the front of it. So if you're using it as a front loader, you may want to add some weight. Probably wanted to add it on the back and on the front, but anyways. Let's see if it works with courseplay. Indicators work, which is good. Beacons probably will come on in a second. Doesn't seem to have in-cab sound or anything like that. Nope. It's going to find that first point. Beacons do work. Nothing too fancy on the inside here, just a standard, simple mod. Works with courseplay apparently, which is good. Does have dynamic exhaust, which is kind of a nice little thing. Again, a bit on the pricey side. That one is 25,000 for 100 horsepower. It's not too bad actually for 100 horsepower. It's not too bad. We'll get the job done. Not a bad looking model on the outside. If you're looking for a Massey Ferguson, that's a nice little one to pick up. Alright, let's take a look at the Kirovets here. I'm just going to do a quick little thing with this because people just don't like the Kirovets. I like the way it looks on the outside. It's a really nice model on the outside, but not so much on the inside. So it's a nice looking model. You can get dualies and put them on there if you want to. I'm not going to do that. I know they work. In-cab, not very exciting. It does have a little bit of in-cab control. You can open the doors if you want to. I believe you can roll down the window. Oh no, not this one. Can you open the back at all? No. That's it for this one. Nothing too fancy on the inside. It is loud. It looks cool on the outside. I don't think you can see the drive shaft in there. No. It is a bit of a louder tractor. It does work with courseplay. I'm not going to test that because, well, I'll test it just so you can see. It does work with courseplay because I have used it with courseplay many times before. I know it works with courseplay, so it's not a problem. It is a loud tractor though, but it's all in all, it's fairly nice. Nothing too crazy. Not too fast, only does about 30 clicks. It does work with courseplay, so I'm going to reset that. Has lights front and back. Has beacons. There you go. That's the Kirovets. Has 220 horsepower, I believe, for 17,000. So high horsepower, low cost, which is nice. Originally it was made for transporting rockets, which is kind of funny. And I imagine these Russian ones were probably used for the same reasons. Alright, so last but not least, we have an Ursus 1614, I believe it is. Let's just get over there and take a look at our last tractor. That's all the tractors I have, all the mod tractors that I have. Not mods, but brands. So I didn't show you some of the more realistic ones. They're just the same as the in-game ones. Like these ones are all the same as the in-game, they're just more realistic, that's all. So I didn't show those. Nope. Yep, that's it. Alright, so let's take a look at this Ursus. This is a Ursus 1614. Super high detail on this sucker. Look at that. Inside there, you can see right in there. It's not just like a texture they placed on there. They really went to a lot of trouble to make each of those things really visible. It's an older tractor. I believe they said it was made in the 80s. So it has a parking brake, as you can see. It made a little sound when it walked in, sat into it. Oh. Alright, so it does have some stuff in here. I don't think it has in-cab control. But it has sounds for different stuff. So you can turn on the engine. Here we go. So check this out. I'm going to turn on the engine. Apparently it's not going to turn the engine on. To start engine. Okay, that's weird. There we go. I can see the gauge in the middle works. The light comes on. Your little gauge over here works as well. Alright, so you can do the right door. How cool is that? Has a sound for it. Even the little lever opens up and closes. How cool is that? And you can do the same thing with the left door. Has a little sound for that. Pretty fantastic. Does have indicators, as you can see. Add and reduce RPM. This is your same, it's your regular stuff. Side window is Y, apparently. Oh, there it is, Y. And then U is the other one. Even has a sound, if I remember right. How cool is that? Closes that up. Spaces handbrake. Wiper, you can turn the wiper on yourself, apparently. Even has a sound for that. Has a passenger seat. Where is it? J. There you go. You can fold the passenger seat down or up. Rear window. If you look carefully, you can actually see this turn. It's crazy. Doesn't have in-cab sound, which is kind of one of the downfalls, but other than that, it's pretty nice. And check this out. So I'm going to go forward. Where is it? I don't need the information anymore. There we go. Alright, so check this out. The actual shifters move and everything on this thing too. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Goes into reverse. Gears work and everything. It's nuts. As you can see the drive shaft on the bottom on the left-hand side here. Let's just see. I believe it does work in courseplay. Let's just test it out. There we go. So ESL limiter version is not supported, so it's the same thing as before. You can see the drive shaft turning on the bottom there. You can see the flywheel turning in there. All around, it's just a really well put together tractor. Bit on the pricey side though. For the Ursus, how much is it? $43,000 for 155 horsepower. This is a tractor built in 1991, so it's about 20 years old now. But it's a nice tractor. Really nice model. They did a great job on it. It does have dynamic exhaust as well. As you can see, it's not black smoke, it's gray smoke, but it has this weird thing where it just does like a little, I found when I was using it, it would actually just like stutter forward a little bit. And I don't know why, but it's like weighted really odd. Or it looks odd because it looks like it's weighted heavily in the back, but maybe it's just the way it's made. It actually looks like that. I don't know. Beacon works, as you can see. Overall, really nice tractor. I don't use it very often because it's just too expensive. So you can see that little stutter thing. And all the pedals work and everything. It's crazy. That's the Ursus 1640. Even this flywheel there slows down. That's crazy. 1640. It's a Polish company, I believe. I don't know much about it. But there you go. That's the Ursus 1640. Alright, so that's finally all the tractors that we have, or that I have at least. I'll put links to all in the description for all of them. And that's it for the mod mashup. That's the last episode of the tractor edition. And I'll catch you guys later. Let's do a little, there you go. Nice little sky picture there. Catch you guys later.